Closed captioning for A Piece of the Woods was brought to you by Schroeder's Log Home Supply, supplying builders for over 20 years. Underwriting for A Piece of the Woods was brought to you by
Extreme Interiors International, building log homes for over 20 years. But we don't stop at the structure. We expose the hidden art of nature, the diverse character of trees into your habitat. To us, it's not a building project, it's an art project.
There are still a few American companies dedicated to bringing quality into your workplace. We are one of them. Quality Manufacturing Company. Quality tools for quality work.
Tenonizer Technology, an original equipment manufacturer dedicated to improving the quality of log construction for the log building family, finding better ways to bring a piece of the woods into your home.
Great Woods Cabinetry is a full custom cabinet shop working projects from the start or just at the finish. From online to on-site, check us out at www.greatwoodscabinetry.com.
This is really a work of art, and the joinery that's in this place and the column. This is the next post, but in order to do this post like
Last time on A Piece of the Woods.
I know in this pile we've got at least 4. Yeah, we got one right here, so that's one, and this one here. This one's really good. This will make number 2 right here. 3, one more, number 4. Right. It does have this hump in it, and we'll cut that out. We'll just take a thin layer off, a little slice off of it. Now this would be the top of our deck right here, of our landing. We've got the box of our landing fitted together here, and it come together very nicely. As you can see, we got 4 temporary stilts fitted to the inside of our landing, holding it to the finished height of our landing. Okay, come on over here. You got to take a look at this now. We've got our first post in. First one's the hardest. But tell me, can you tell me, take a close look at this and see which one was cut, the post or the landing? You're going to have to look real close. I don't think you can tell. Well, this is the last bolt on the last post, and our landing's just about done. Come back with our 9-inch run and 8-inch rise and mark that. That's going to be our first 2 cut marks. Now we're still going to have to scribe the thing in to fit the landing, but this is our starting spot right here. Well, more's been said than's done. I got to get these things scribed, and then we'll be ready to talk about stair treads pretty quick here. We've got our second stair horse in here, and look at this joint here. Come in here. Come in and take a look at this. Now this was an absolute challenge. It was a bit of a pain too, but that's basically a precise, just you don't get any better than that fit. On the stairway going up to the loft, even though it's log, we're going to be able to cut it out or mark it out pretty much the same as a regular stairway using a framing square, except that we're going to be going off of the chalk line down the center of the log instead of the edges. Okay, that's the one difference there. As we go to cut it out, we're pulling a bigger saw out. We're using a 10¼ inch saw to make our cutting there, which still doesn't get us all the way through the 6 inches thick. So when we go to cut it off, we're going to drop in and cut it off the rest of the way with the Sawzall. And then from here, we are going to stair treads. Well, we've got the fixture set, and we're going to shave these down just like on the landing. We've got a fixture set that matches with the tenon, so you can just drop this in here. Set a level on it, we'll get these level. Put a screw in it to hold it, and actually we're going to stick 2 in there, because I don't want it to move around. water dripping on there. And away we go. On this stairway, we're able to make it so all the owners wanted it. They wanted this wavy edge left and everything. But now if we were going to do what we do on most of the stairs, we take this and loosen it and flip this around in our little holder, and we go ahead and level the thing or plumb it, and then set the screw in there, and then we'd cut a nice and just get this so it's just a nice cut edge on here, and then flip the other side and do it again. So we'd have two parallel edges. But now I want you to look at something, these cuts that came off here. So, all right, now take a look at this down here. These are the cuts from our stairway. Now look at how much they differ. We cut them very close, but see, they taper from 1/4 inch on one end and nothing on the other. And here you can see, this one you can see the hump in it, but that's how much we took off of there. Not much, but enough to make the stair tread absolutely flat on top, just absolutely flat. So when they walk, it's just a real comfortable walk up the stairway. We've got to get these things to fit exactly flat so that we can get this little mounting bracket. This is going to get fitted into the end. So we've got, this has to be cut precisely flat, so when we put the bolt in the end of this, it doesn't cross. Now we'll just drop it out of here, set it down on the floor, and we'll clip this off with the Sawzall and fit the end on. We can get this fitted in here, and we'll shoot one of them long Torx head screws through each one of those holes there. That way it'll fit, and then we can run the bolt in there, and it won't get cross-threaded. It'll just fit. It'll just fit. Well, you can do the other end of this one and put it in the trailer. First thing we're going to do is make our felling notch here. We're going to come in flat, and then we're going to come into it at approximately 30 degrees. We're going to go about 1/3 of the way through the tree, and that's going to set the direction for our hinge, the way the tree is going to fall.
Hits it and smashes
The
it.
tree's going to hit this and it's going to smash it. I'm aiming right for this mirror. Actually, I'm aiming for, this is my target right back here. The top of the tree is going to hit right there.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be further over here.
Well, it wants to fall over there, but I'm going to make it, with the notch that I'm cutting, I'm going to make it land right here.
Bet you $1/4 you can't do it.
Bet you I can. $5. You buy me breakfast.
I only bet
Breakfast.
$1/4.
You sounded pretty sure a minute ago.
All right.
It's a technology. It isn't, it's technology. I measured it, marked it, mapped it, and it's gonna land right. Top is gonna slap the ground right there.
I think you have turkey vulture on the brain.
Look at that, it landed right on top of the mirror. I get my breakfast, thank you very much, Josh. And let's see if it hit my target. Look at that, it went down and it went right to directly pointing at the target. See, it is a science, it's technology. You do the math right, and it all works. So, thank you very much. Up all the way towards the compressor. Okay, stop right there. That's good. All right. We've got this back together just like we had it in the shop. We've got our 4 little legs on here to support our platform. We're going to take our platform, our landing, we're going to take and we're going to stand it right here. We're going to take our 4 flare bottom posts, put them on each corner, and put this thing back together. This is where leg bolts go back in it. Here we'll pick the bottom. All right, now kick the bottom. Hold on, stop for a second. Move my ladder. Got it? Kick the bottom of the post over that way, Justin. Well, we got the landing up. As you can see, we had to put the handrail in here as we put it together. It's all grown together in one piece, you know. There and there, that's it. Yeah, but you gotta be off to the side like that. Like there, 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 and there. It's like 4. Yeah. But you gotta be far enough out so you don't come out of that scribe. Justin, you watch him on the other side to see that he's coming the right way, that he don't come through. Ready? Up. That post on the other X there. Okay. Approximately, that's closer. What we've got to do here is we've got to get the top stair tread and scribe it to the landing here. And this is what we're up to right now. It's getting warm in here. Our helpful hint for today is how to get this, one of our dresser corners, how to make that with a skill saw. That's what we're going to show you how to do now. We've got our workpiece. Of course, it's got the kerf cut in it, same as the rest of them, to let it all crack right there, same thing. Now, what we're going to use, a piece of angle iron. We've got a few holes drilled in it, so we've got some choices of where we're going to fasten this down. We're going to get this fastened down to our corner. And I'm putting the screws in where the steel actually bumps up against the wood. We don't want any distortion. We don't want to twist the angle iron at all. Now we're going to check it for twist. And we're going to do that with a couple of vice grips and then a couple of straight edges. Okay, take a look here and see sight from one end to the other across these little pieces of steel that I got clamped on here. Is that flat from one end to the other? Can you see the other one down there? So it's ready to cut. Okay, the angle iron that I've got here, the angle iron is 2.5 by 2.5 and 1/4 inch thick. I've got guide set on the saw here. It's just bolted into the base of the saw. And I've got from the center of from the far side of the blade over to the edge of the fence, I've got 3 inches. So it's going to take a 3-inch cut. We're going to come down one side, turn around, and come back down the other. Oh, it was all done. I thought the saw jammed. It just finished the cut. There. That comes out, and we have an absolutely perfect corner for our dresser. Fit it into one. Maybe not. We gotta pull it out a little bit. Pull yours out some, Josh. Maybe not. Maybe. Oh, we got her. Justin, go ahead. Get it. We are in the stair step grading area. We're taking this by size and by character, and if they got any flaw, we're going to put it where it doesn't show, put the best where it shows the most. So we're just sorting through them right here. Let's make this one number 6. And this one will do number 7. So that one goes right up in.
I think that side needs to come.
As you can see, we've had to start up at the top of the stairway, and then we keep putting treads in and drawing it together until we get at the bottom, and then we can tighten all of them up and squish the thing together. Just like you got it. Okay, now what makes this stairway system so unique and makes it actually for log stairway very easy is the treads are level. We are leveling the treads as we tighten them up. Since they're on a round tenon, we can adjust them and just get them so they are exactly precise right at the time of installation. Once these are all set exactly in place, then we'll pin the corners front and back so there's no chance of over time the stair tread ever rotating. The pin will lock it in place there, and she won't do that number and send somebody down the stairway, you know. But perfect system. We made a pattern of the top of our stair horse here. We're going to set it up against the wall, mark it, and then cut this little piece out here so we can put our stairway together, slide it over the edge, and just fasten it right to the wall. Can we get all three of us or four of us out on the... Need to get it up on the... Okay, then back onto the...
Somebody's got most of the weight here. I think that'd be the guy on the scaffold.
Okay, just straight down now should...
Straight down, put between the
Oh,
posts.
back up a little bit. There we go. Okay, now down.
Pour back a little bit on that corner.
Back. I gotta get that. There we go.
You're gonna have to turn this bottom go that way a little bit.
Here, well, if we come now, we can come this way a little bit. There we go. See there? Now will it go? Okay. Yeah, we got to get everything down there situated to this. So nice to get to the end of a project and have it turn out the way the owners dreamed it to be. If you have more questions about this stairway, you can check out the website. Otherwise, we'll see you next time on A Piece of the Woods. For more information about A Piece of the Woods Season 2 Conventional Building with Logs in Mind, go to www.apieceofthewoods.com. There you'll also find the log furniture building episodes of Season 1. And remember, the woods is where treasure is hidden for you, not from you.
Underwriting for A Piece of the Woods was brought to you by
Extreme Interiors International, building log homes for over 20 years. But we don't stop at the structure. We expose the hidden art of nature, the diverse character of trees into your habitat. To us, it's not a building project, it's an art project.
There are still a few American companies dedicated to bringing quality into your workplace. We are one of them. Quality Manufacturing Company. Quality tools for quality work.
Tenonizer Technology, an original equipment manufacturer dedicated to improving the quality of log construction for the log building family, finding better ways to bring a piece of the woods into your home.
Great Woods Cabinetry is a full custom cabinet shop working projects from the start or just at the finish. From online to on-site, check us out at www.greatwoodscabinetry.com.
Closed captioning for A Piece of the Woods was brought to you by Schroeder's Log Home Supply, supplying builders for over 20 years.